Hey everybody, number 39 in the Criterion collection, Tokyo Drifter by, last time I have to do this for a minute, Seijun Suzuki from Japan, 1966. So, this movie came out a year before the previous film that we talked about. So, if you recall, the last film that we talked about, Branded to Kill, he essentially was warned, don't make the movie too weird, and he made it too weird and he got fired. Well, apparently also with Tokyo Drifter, the film before that one, they were telling him again, please don't make it too weird. And to try and control that, they pulled back his budget, which just encouraged him to be weird with the money he had left. After seeing two of his movies in a row, I do feel a lot firmer in my opinions of his work. Again, my opinions and your opinions may be different, and that's fine. It's art. That's what it's there for. The film still feels disjointed. Plot first, I guess. This is basically every Zatoichi film. The story is that basically the lieutenant in a Yakuza family, his captain tries to take the family straight and disband the Yakuza part. We're going to be a straight business. And the lieutenant is his most loyal person and one of the greatest gunfighters in Japan. So most of the criminals leave when it's no longer a criminal organization, but our main character, Tetsu, stays with him. And then eventually other Yakuza family members other Yakuza families try to move in on their territory, and in order to avoid a bunch of drama, Tetsu leaves Tokyo and becomes the Tokyo Drifter. But everywhere he goes, he ends up in trouble, and getting pulled into conflicts, and the Yakuza are trying to take him out. That's basically the story. It's the story of trying to escape the Yakuza, but something always keeps pulling you back in. The opening scene is black and white, and the lighting is terrible. You can barely see people's faces. The sky is washed out. I don't know what on earth is going on with this scene because it looks bad. Then it switches to color for the rest of the movie, although they do include like one or two pieces of color in the black and white sequence, which is weird. But again, this guy makes weird movies. The color, the visual design in this movie, the cinematography is excellent. This is a very good-looking film. The man knows what he's doing with color. All of the sets and locations are very visually interesting. This film looks really good. My opinion of the director has solidified as he really enjoys shooting the stuff that he thinks is interesting or cool, and he doesn't much care about the rest. I talked about the connective tissue before, establishing shots, transitional shots. Frequently, cuts in this movie are you going, okay, so where are we now? Who are these people now? Oh, is this the same guy that we were just at? Okay. I watched it with my friend Taylor, and as we were talking our way through the movie, I noticed we kept saying, I guess, as we tried to piece together what was happening in the story one scene after another. The director is really interested in shooting interesting scenes that look cool. He is less concerned with being an overall storyteller. That's just the vibe. Would I recommend this movie? I don't intend to watch it again. Probably. It's not a bad movie. And like I said, there's a lot to recommend the visual appeal of this movie. If you are style over substance, if you like, the bright, pretty colors look cool, this may very well work out for you. If the idea of being a little disjointed and not ever quite being sure what's going on and why are we here now is something that would stop you from enjoying a movie, then this isn't for you. Because that's honestly a pretty common feeling with this. So, that's Tokyo Drifter. Our next movie is number 40. So in that review, we will look over just some of the statistics from the 40 films we've done so far. I'll do that every 20. This one really... There's a lot of stuff in the Criterion Collection that surprises me, but this one's a pretty big surprise to me, because if you asked me to name a director in the Criterion Collection, I never would have guessed this director. But number 40 is from the United States, from 1998, Armageddon, directed by Michael Bay. I've actually not seen the movie before. I feel like I have. I feel like I know the movie, from cultural context, but there we go. I will see you guys for Armageddon. As always, thank you for watching.